I swear I hate this program, bro. Swear I hate this program. But y'all love it. But y'all love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I can't stand when I eat some hot. But I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. You heard that? Clean Seats, what's up? Real, what's up? Dita, Queen Escari, what's up? What's up, Root Source? What's up, Roberto Williams up in there bit? What's going on, y'all? I didn't mean to go live. I thought I'd hear Kwame and Gravity take out Bill tonight. I'm still waiting. Hope it happens. Kwame Brown is extremely popular and learning how to work the stuff that he has. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still learning how to work Instagram and everything. So you have to catch him at the perfect time, or he's just not gonna see it. So I tried to go on Kwame Brown thing, but you know when Kwame Brown went live, I got the notification on my phone, but I'm on a phone call. So by the time I came in, it was too late. The fact that if Kwame Brown shout out your channel, that means he like you. So he shot my channel out. So he shout Gravity Takeout channel out. So I know he would have no problem having us on his stuff. You see how the mature way you do stuff? When someone when you shouldn't get mad at a person and go to war and beef with them and say how you want to how their mom is a B word and all this other crazy stuff because things don't go as the way as you want it to. You understand to put yourself in people's shoes. You know, it's very elementary. It's not, it'll be okay. But I got to go on. Now I don't have a cold. I just ate some really hot stuff. I got to go and listen to Kwame, and I got to see a lot of new people that I never heard of. What's the last guy he had on? Tony to something. I never heard of the dude before, and I got to put myself into his shoes to where it looked like he had a lot of people who didn't have beef with him in the past, but he got a little derailed from the things that he was here for. And sometimes YouTubers need to understand that when people ain't never heard from you before, we don't care about all that drama stuff. I ain't hear all that. I just heard the good stuff he was saying, and that's all that matters. So YouTube is changing to where people may peep into see some drama stuff, but they don't really hold that to your character until you do something really extremely foul. And one of the bad things we learn about YouTube is that sometimes you can do something extremely foul and people still rock with you for some strange reason. Tony the Closer, yeah. When Tony the Closer was talking on Kwame stuff, I tried to go find his channel. I typed in Tommy the Closer, but nothing pulled up. So maybe he got it under a new name. I don't know. I tried to find the stuff and I was going to subscribe to him. I mean, you, Kwame, and Gravity build. If you pop into Kwame's stream, there's no way you're going to get on. He probably got how stream yards work is he probably already full, and then he don't have mods that's like passing out the link. So you just got to catch it whenever you can. But I'm quite sure he have no problem having me and Gravity Takeout come onto his channel. But a lot of the stuff that Tony the Builder guy was saying towards the end when he was on there is stuff that I would have said, and how he was saying how instead of trying to prejudge somebody from just one standpoint of one general ideal you have of them, like look in the details. It may be stuff that you like about somebody, maybe something that you don't like about somebody. Say what you don't like and then say in details why it is on that specific thing. Go and say stuff that you like about it. Nobody gonna agree with each other 100%. So those are the kind of things I would have said on Kwame stuff anyway. So I'm glad to hear that from somebody else because that's what I be trying to teach the people, man. Like you just not gonna always agree. You just not gonna always agree with everybody. And it's totally cool. What's up, AAA? Just gonna listen. I'll put the link out here, man. If y'all want to come and jump on, man. I had an incredibly long day. Had a really, really long day, man. If anybody wants to jump on here. But what's going on? Kind of new here, courtesy of Kwame. What's up, Art? What's going on, Art? He had an excellent cast of speakers on tonight. Yeah. And then all of these people are finding about all of these new people. Even I'm sitting in the audience finding about all of these new people and that I'm gonna go check out and look into. But they tried to destroy Kwame's name to where he crazy and you would not have been able to be privy to this information, to all these new people, to all these new ideas. I always mess your name up, Shamaria. Shamaria said, "Peace and blessings, brother." What's going on, man? What's going on to the people who come rock with me? How's Atlanta? Atlanta is great, man. My first priority was my children. It's just that the first weekend I had to film that stuff for that event. But so after that, I'm it's just me. I wake up, I'm with my children all day. And then my children go to sleep. You know, I'll go live and do this. But the problem I'm seeing about Atlanta is that because I'm with my kids all day, I want to go live at nighttime. But when I go live by 8, 9 o'clock, Kwame going live about the same time. Everybody going live about the same time. So I'm like, dang, yo, I might not gonna be able to like catch on to where I can talk to a lot of y'all until I get back. Found you via Kwame. Salute. What's up? Appreciate that, Bria. Y'all can give y'all hard-earned money away if you want to. Read and research. Never pay for information that's free. What does that mean? I don't know what does that mean, Teresa? If someone said over here where you need to pay for stuff, try You Can't Destroy Kings. Hater only elevate you guys. Yeah. What's up, Michelle? Michelle in the building. But nah, man, that Atlanta stuff is over with. I just been chilling with the kid, trying to hate on people. Kwame just went off live. I was over there. That's why I went live. I went live when his live was over with. Your light. The only big thing I can say of how I'll take a situation and try to like talk about it and learn from it is and that's just come from you a cool brother, John Real. Thank you, Synergy. It's come from a situation in battle rap, but just bear with me. Just some real life stuff, man. And I'm gonna break down the situation to you in detail, because it's about the choices that we make in life. It's not about a fucking battle or no shit like that. It's not immature. I won't bring nothing like that to you guys, but one of the most popular battle rappers has successfully made himself a millionaire with the choices he made in life by the name of Hitman Holla. And one of the reasons I like this brother, I don't care what him battling another man on stage. I like him as a human being, is to see him come from a poverty-stricken area in St. Louis to move his family, move his fiance, move his son out to a whole better life, to see him take advantage of other opportunities via acting in movies, being on Wild and Out, just the things he's able to do. I like to follow a man and see the choices that they make. But at the same time, when you start liking somebody as a human being, it hurts you when you see that they're making bad choices. So I'll explain for the aesthetic. Thank you. It's the only thing I saw in the room, so I put the tree right there. You know, I'm trying to make it look a little pleasant since I'm not at home. I'm not hating our own houses and land. I've been flipping them since 2004. All right, before I go to Hitman story, I don't know Tony. I just saw Tony on Kwame shit. But what I want to preach and put out there is like, why can't we just help each other grow? So Teresa is saying basically she know how to flip houses. She been doing it for a while. Don't buy Tony book or whatever. What's wrong with someone getting paid off their skill? I worked for a company once, and this company trained salesmen. So I start thinking about the word tangible. What are you actually selling? The program that we sold to companies was $3,000. But what is the tangible aspect of what you're selling? The tangible, I mean, something you can grab, the tangible thing we were selling, other than information, was a kilobit. You know how small a kilobit? A kilobit PDF file. That's it. Once you buy into what we're trying to sell you and how we're going to train you, do all your stuff, it's just a kilobit file. But it was the information that was important. And I sat back and I looked at the company I worked for, and I'm like, man, they're paying me a lot of money. They paying me a lot of money to sell a kilobit file to somebody else. It was the information. We don't have a problem when all these other big companies to do in the world. Soon a black man do something, it's a problem. If somebody has information is the cornerstone of everything that you are actually buying. What makes that crackhead valuable in your neighborhood that can fix them brake shoes on your car? It's the information he know. You don't know it, so you can't move the car. You don't want to take your car to the dealership because they're going to charge you way out the ass for your little brake shoes. That shouldn't be that much. But this crackhead going to do it for $25. It's the information. You give people money for information all the time. I don't know Tony. I'm not taking up for Tony. I'm taking up for the idea of what you're saying. Yeah, it's a service. What's wrong if Tony want to make a book upon his information he has, and somebody want to pay for it, and they get in it and they feel like they can learn the skill to better their life? You know, like I'll pay for the service, not for the information. Teresa, if I sat on here, which I'm not going to waste my time going back and forth with you, you don't want him to, you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Don't come over here try to hate on nobody else. I'm not going to let you hate on another black man on my channel. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to show you that information, show you that much attention. You don't want to do it, it's cool. But I will say this, I guarantee you pay for information. You know why I know for a fact you pay for information? Because you live in America. So don't come over here like you don't pay for the information. You can't survive and live in America without paying for information. All right. I don't know, dude. I don't know about all the drama, all the stuff. I'm just saying the idea of just say, I'm just gonna put down somebody for trying to make money for a service. Shit. Am I wrong? If somebody give me a super chat? But I want to talk about this right here because the battle rapper named Hitman Holla, right? You're successful. You make so much money that you can buy a car for $140,000 a month before you can buy your fiance another Mercedes. You're living great in life, right? And this is how a small thing can spiral out of control and somebody can lose their life from it. Boom. He goes to an event a couple years ago. He punches a guy in the face. Said guy he punches in the face, he does another event in another state. This guy he punched in the face and his friends beat and jump on Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla goes on his life. He lives from this information. Hitman Holla goes on to brag and say that he knocks people the fuck out because he did this. It brings back up into the information that he punched somebody in the face. They don't like him bragging. So some guy who don't like this stuff decides to speak up because they think that he's putting down his friend again. Said guy who's bringing up old said beef is following Hitman brother, is videotaping him. He's egging Hitman on, as Hitman would like to think in his brain. That now it's to the point to where when I see you, I got to do something to you. So I go to this battle rap event Saturday, and the guy who's talking all this crap is at a gas station. Someone is filming on an Instagram live. You can see the guy in the back of a gas station. Hitman Holla is to perform. He got all his people there from St. Louis and Atlanta. They see the guy at the gas station. They beat up the guy. Hitman Holla is being recorded. They beating up the guy. He bends down and he punches the guy. One time I saw him throw one lick. Although with all the guys he probably kicked. It reminded me of the Tupac Shakur incident the night he died with Suge Knight. Why is it important for me to say this to y'all right now, right? This guy got beat up really bad on camera. He's embarrassed. Everybody laughing at him. I start thinking about menace to society. When Kane stomped the girl he got pregnant cousin out. What happened after Kane stomped the pregnant girl cousin out? He comes right back and kills him, shoots everybody up. Why is this going on from a man who left the hood, becomes a millionaire, becomes successful, and that's just one bad option? There are other bad options. BET can go, man, we knew you battle rap, but we like your friendly persona on Wild and Out. But the amount of violence and things that you're getting yourself into, we're just going to cut ties in all business relationships. Agent that he has could cut him. Now he has no agent. You buying all of this expensive stuff and you're living this lifestyle based upon the projection of new income that's coming in. And now everything that was going good to you is going bad to you because of your decision to bend down and punch your guy one time while your friends are kicking him. And I just think when this big issue that we have with pride in our community, pride kills us. It kills us from the inside. Your job is to move your family away from dangerous areas and prosper. We have this new thing that's going on in the country right now where everybody is on this new movement to where you don't make excuses, you don't rely on welfare, all the stuff, all that left-wing bullshit crap. We are control of our own life. Well, how far are you willing to go with this ideology? Because Hitman Holla said he's gonna retire from battle rap because that's when only he gets in trouble. Then you're using battle rap as an excuse. The real situation is there are other big battle rappers who go and get $40,000 a night to do this, go home and take that money to their family and they cool. Why are you always getting into this? You're making excuses, but it's based upon the actions that you do. You made the decision to drive with your goons to this gas station. You made the decision not knowing when 2021 to see that you could be caught on camera punching somebody. You make the decision to put yourself in this position to lose everything you got because of pride. Throw everything away. How many people are like that we know that'll throw every single thing away for pride? And then there's nobody that can help Hitman Holla because everybody that's around him benefit from him. So they're not going to tell him he's doing wrong. They gonna tell him it's battle rap. In between big checks from a movie that you make, in between big checks from Nick Cannon cutting you stuff, you can mean to tell me on one day you can go on stage 3 minutes, round 3 minutes, 3 times 3, 9. Now you can go on stage for 9 minutes and make $50,000, $100,000 for 9 minutes. But you can't do that because you're saying that you're incapable of the actions. So when I hear stuff like this, let me tell y'all something dumb I used to do. And it was sort of like I was trying to babysit myself like Hitman Holla was doing. I used to spend so much money in my relationship. I used to spend just buying stupid, crazy stuff in my relationship that I came to the conclusion that I'm going to take my money out of my account and I'm going to put a big portion into the joint account with my spouse. And then I'm going to cut up my joint account card so I can't touch it. That way I can protect my family. That's cool. But damn, I'm a fucking child. I'm incapable of stopping myself from doing an action that I know is wrong, that's hurting me and my fucking family. It's cool. Whatever you got to do to get by, it's cool. Hitman can leave battle rap if he wants to blame it on that. It's just like me blaming myself on holding the goddamn joint card in my hand. I'm a grown ass man. How about I just do what's fucking right? I used to be like that. That's what you're doing. You're blaming something else as an excuse for your own actions. And I see so many people doing this shit now. I see so many people doing this shit now. That guy didn't make you punch him in the face. You made that decision. A man without self-control. That's exactly what it is. You actually said it right there. You lack self-control. You say you love your fiance, but you love your pride more because when it's pitted against your fiance living in this life that you provided for her, that she's used to having, you're willing to drop it all of a nigga you don't even know because he said something. You know how many people say stuff to celebrities? Imagine, I'm just using because they got big ass fucking numbers. Don't get mad at who I'm using. They just, the first name, they got big ass numbers. Imagine if you one of the Kardashians. You ever read the comment section of the Kardashians? Imagine if Kim Kardashian went to go get her goons to beat up every fucking person that said something negative in a comment section. One thing, Tony, what's his name? Who was on Kwame shit tonight? We were talking about, let's basically talk about the same thing that I'm talking about here. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I forgot what he said when he was just like, imagine if somebody stopped everything they were doing. Yeah, Kwame and Tony was saying there's a McDonald's across the street from a Burger King. There's a gas station across the street from another gas station. They're yelling and beefing and doing all this stuff with each other. You see these people making money because they're focused on themselves and what makes them prosper. Like this gas station focused on this. If this gas station want to come to this other gas station, it'll be in a form of, I'm going to drop 4 cents off unleaded. I'm not going to dish you. I'm not going to put down your colors or nothing. My gas station green, your gas station BP green, my gas station red. I'm just going to drop 4 cents off mine. I'm just going to try to offer somebody a better deal. Tony the Closer. I'm sorry. I forget. I just heard of him tonight. Tony the Closer. Thank you. Begging for the wrong attention. I don't even think it's begging for the wrong attention. I just think it feels like this dude said that he saw my brother and my brother didn't do nothing to him. So now that he put a video up filming my brother from behind, you make us look soft because you were able to film us and we didn't do nothing to you. So when I see you at another location, he feels compelled that I have to do something to you. Nope. The only thing you have to do is take care of your motherfucking son, which you were doing an excellent job of. The new lifestyle moving to Atlanta that you put your son into, you was doing what a man's supposed to do. You punching that guy in the face with all your guys kicking and stomping him is taking away from the good job you was doing for your son. You taking away from what you was already doing. You was already doing great in life. And then now your heart got to beat fast. Hope you don't get sued. Hope your agent don't drop you. Hope no networks don't drop you. And hope this guy who ain't got nothing going for him in life don't just wake up and come sneak behind you and take your life, which is also going to hurt your son, which is also going to hurt your fiance, which is also going to hurt your little brother. We got to drop this pride. All these YouTube beefs come from pride. Tonka, crazy guy. You've been on my channel. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not mentioning his name no more on my channel. Tonka. Pride. I had 350,000 subscribers, B. Who the fuck is this NBA player coming on, B? Pride. Can't just see another man doing good and build. Other guy, YouTube bust. Oh, you don't want to put me on this show? Got someone else on fucking with me? Pride. Chill. Relax. My man said nothing but positive things about you. He'll get you on and y'all build together. You'll build your audience. Pride. Relax. You never hear personal responsibility for the real criminals in the donor class. Why do we have a new ideology in the Black American culture that people are saying make no excuses and take accountability for yourself, but there are certain situations we don't want to take accountability for ourselves on? Y'all the ones spewing out the new ideology. I'm just holding you accountable to the ideology. On everywhere. A Black American would go, this Black American just want handouts. They want the government to do everything for them. Get off your ass and work. Okay, cool. That same Black American saying it would say, it's a woman's fault. I can't get a woman. She don't like men like me. She like losers. My nigga, look at yourself. Get your motherfucking game right. Learn women. Why in certain situations, you ain't got to take responsibility for your actions. He was talking shit to me. I had to hit him. No, you didn't have to hit him. You chose to hit him. You put yourself in this situation, not battle rap. You did that from your actions. I'm just saying certain situations where men don't want to take accountability. That ideology is not being consistent across the board. Exactly real. The bigger he gets, the more important decisions he'll have to make. Hitman Holla still has an agent because they don't care as much as what happens in the Black American community. Hitman Holla got saved because they don't give a fuck about us. Follow me. The same way Charlemagne has a job only because Jessica Reed is a Black American woman. If she was a white woman, he'd have been out of here and it'd have been covered across all platforms. Just because she's a Black girl, that's the only reason here. If Hitman Holla would have done this with his boys on videotape, jumping some white dude walking down the street like that, everything he got would have been taken from him. And I don't even like to say taken from him because it makes it look like he had no part in it. he would have lost everything due to his actions. To the rest of the country, some thug guys beat up some other black dude. Happens every day. Whatever. We don't care. Let him continue to wild out. Hitman Holla is saved because people don't care about the guy he did that to. Fact, John, rules for thee and rules for me. Yeah. That's the reason he's saved. I didn't even want to talk about this. I didn't want this kind of information to overshadow my friend who owned the event, RBE event, my friend ARP Adam, who did such a tremendous job on having an amazing event. I didn't want this to overshadow it. But I done went from talking about battle rap on my channel to now I talk about things in the Black American community, social things that can help us. And the biggest thing, especially when we talk about young people in their 20s, is pride. Pride. My mom said, imagine if R. Kelly had a bunch of white girls, he would have been under the jails years ago. Yeah, I hate to say this to be so blunt, but I'm really, imagine if R. Kelly in that video that went out around freaking 2001 or whatever, imagine if he would have been urinating on a 14-year-old white girl. His name would have been Will Holla. That'd have been his name, Will Holla. We'll holler at your ass later. He'd been under the fucking jail. I said I was gonna make y'all laugh tonight because I was just thinking, like, I remember the day we were talking about dating when I was on the side of my house doing the smoke break because we were chilling, we was having fun. It wasn't a deep conversation. It was about dating, which is always bring out fun. And I remember thinking that I don't know how to swim that good. I don't know how to hold my breath. You push me in the pool, I ain't gonna drown. I can come up, but I don't know how to swim. And I'm taking my children today to these swimming lessons, and I was just like, damn, we go out to this big ass fucking mansion here in South Atlanta, and they got a big ass pool, and they got it divided off, and 40 cars out here. They done bought a mansion with a big swimming pool and turned that shit to a business that's probably paying for their mansion other than the other businesses they got. Motherfuckers know how to make money out here, boy. But I'm watching all the kids in different programs in this swimming pool that's blocked off into different things. And I'm like, I said, I don't even know how to swim that good. Like, I'm looking at my little daughter. She doing the dives and turning to the backstroke. She ain't but 4 years old. She done dove in, go straight, flip over, backstroke and all this stuff. I'm videotaping my little girl. And I'm like, she swim better than her damn daddy. And I was going to tell him, like, about if we talk about dating, and I remember last time we talked about I want an old ass truck, and I asked y'all in the audience, I said, would you date me if I had an old ass truck? Clean. We had a good conversation about that. But I'm like, what if I was dating you? We was dating, right? Or going on a couple of dates. You don't even know me that good. We've been on a couple of dates, and I would have signed up for one of them swim lessons. My big old 41-year-old goddamn pool with all them young ass goddamn kids and shit. Just backstroking. I'm like, well, why wouldn't you do that? This is a class for swimming, and you don't know how to swim. You wouldn't do that for pride. It's the pride in you, because ain't no motherfucking adult swim classes in Atlanta. They assume you already know how to swim. Ain't no adult swim classes. So it's like, if I want to backstroke, like if I want to dive in, come up and backstroke like my daughter, I could just sign up for the class. And my big ass in that motherfucking pool with them kids. Pride, man. That shit's so funny, man. I imagine like you'd have been about 3-4 dates. I'm like, you know what? So how about tonight be the first night I cook for you? And I mean, if you don't mind coming to, just come to my place for the first time. I think we've made it to that part, right? The girl really liking you, she feeling you, whatever. Like, but the only thing is, I do have a prior engagement. Oh no, well we can get up. Well, if you don't have time, you know what? you can come. Would you like to come? Yeah, I like to come. Then the girl come up there. She got on heels. She looking all cute to your prior engagement. She coming up. Huh, some pool and kids. Oh, he's a lifeguard. Oh, he is such a gentleman. Out here with this. She walked closer and closer to the pool. See all them kids, and she see a big ass black shadow in that motherfucking water. Is that John? Oh man. Real, what's the most common compliment that you receive from women that is non-sexual? The most common compliment that I receive from women that's non-sexual. I don't know. A lot of them say they like I'm non-sexual. They like that they say I'm smart. They like that I'm detailed and I can say how I feel, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They like that. So I don't know if you're talking about like date shit or just like regular friendship shit that you're asking. I'm gonna cheer for you and hold you a floaty. Nasha says she'll cheer for you. You a lie, Nasha. I love you for saying that, Nasha. But you pull up and you get all the way to the pool and you see me in there and they go, like my daughter, they got like cool name. Like, what's my daughter's class name? My daughter's class name is hold on, let me see. I want to get this shit right. My daughter class names are the Starfish. So your ass come all the way up there. We on our fourth date. I'm finna cook for you tonight. You get up there, you dressed up nice, and you see starfishes. Come on. I skip in the fucking pool. I skip in the pool. You're like, oh, he teaches the starfishes. I put one of them goddamn pink things around my arm to know what class I'm in. Oh man, y'all know y'all are loud, man. Y'all need to stop dating. Yeah, someone said like talented. They'll say that about me. They'll say talented, Crystal. I will actually find that interesting and endearing though. Brunch mom laughing my motherfucker. If that happened in real life, I think the later on date that night, the first time at the house and cooking and conversation, I think that I can pull it off and get past the Billy Madison, Adam Sandler weirdness of what you saw earlier that day. I think I can get past it. I might laugh, but I'm gonna still cheer. But a lot of us, we don't know how to swim, man. A lot of us, man. Y'all see this cliche stereotypes and things people say. They'll show the fucking black pool party and nobody in the motherfucking water and shit. But I mean, I can hold my breath and come back up, but I don't know how to do all that shit they're teaching my kids. So they get Fire Talk TV laughing. John's real. Michelle said John's real. It's probably Martin cracked no joke about that. If I'm in Hitman's position, I probably stick with Wild and Out acting, then continue to build my connections within the entertainment industry. This culture can be more trouble than it's worth. Again, TJ Bloss, I feel where you coming from, but I always put shit on myself. I'll never make excuses. I don't give a fuck how fucked up my life can get. I don't never make excuses. So I'm so competitive. I'm gonna think, why can't all these battle rappers make $40,000 to come on stage, $20,000 to come on stage, right? But I'm the one getting in trouble. Why they can do something I can't do? Can no man do nothing I can't do? So I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna run from it. That's just me. These things didn't happen because of he's in battle rap. These things happened because of his decisions that he made. He decided to cold cop punch a security guard. He made this decision. I can teach you how to swim, but not sure you can teach me how to date. I don't fucking know how to date, man. I suck at dating, I guess. My dad can't swim. It's the wood frame glasses. That's the hook. If you skip to the pool, I might side eye, but if you just want to talk, I'll stay. Y'all tripping about that pool shit. With the arm floaty. Yeah, Ashley, you got to have the arm floaty. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on the safe side. So he likes to walk on the beach shore. My dad says anything past his knees is too deep. Desi giving me side eyes. Man, ain't nobody studying Desi. I just left I left my little date time with Desi. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? My professional date time. We were supposed to be watching. We were supposed to be watching a fucking show on the next case that we're doing. We're doing the case on Jodi Arias. So that's why Desi looking at me like that. Like Desi probably looked over and like, nigga, I thought you watching the show, nigga. John be laughing like, I'm gonna beat your ass if you keep playing with me. Don't play with a man that laughs like that. How do I laugh? Give the shades. But yeah, Desi, matter of fact, Desi in the audience is my co-host for our podcast called Alley Bias. You guys should check that out if you are into true crime podcasts. Your laugh can be scary. How can my laugh be scary? That's right, little boy decisions that men make grown-up decisions knowing we have responsibilities. Yeah. Even with me, right? There's an intelligent way to do stuff. I am not a robot. Somebody can say something to me to push me to want to fight. I'm not perfect. Even if you push me to want to fight, I'm gonna always set it up that I'm defending myself. You know, I may be afraid and scared because my life has been threatened over the internet and my children's lives have been threatened that they're gonna burn in the fire and shit like that. Oh my God, I'm afraid. So like due to the public threats and people may say, I'll turn myself in. I want to do this to him so badly that I will turn myself in. I think that I'm sitting at a great position that if I'm ever around, that if my actions were to be more diligent than they would be with someone else, that if someone get a little bit too close, I think a 12 jury of my peers would have no problem if you come anywhere close to my vicinity and I cold cock knock that ass out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's intelligent ways like you can do stuff. I never would. I always think about the law because nobody gonna ever make me mad enough that I'm not gonna be there for my children. Nobody ever gonna pull that out of me. No matter what you say about me, no matter what you try to do, the top thing on my mind is you're not gonna pull me away from that. If I want that ass, I'm gonna figure out a way to get that ass without you fucking uh uh what I have going on in my life with my children right now. There's an intelligent way to do stuff. I'll get my mini me to bed, be right back. Yeah. You know, like Tyson laughs, one of those laughs, and when you stop, you better watch out. The most I've ever been scared of a man on the internet in my life was Mike Tyson. And out of all the crazy shit Mike Tyson do, none of this shit ever scared me. Though I'm gonna tell you the one time Mike Tyson really scared me is when he quit his interview with this white dude. Uh, oh my God, this shit's scary. The way like Mike Tyson, like it wasn't loud, it went crazy. Mike Tyson just looked at the man and they had this long, weird pause. And Mike Tyson took his shit off like the microphone and he looked at him and said, "You need to get out." It, Mike Tyson said that shit like I'm watching a werewolf movie and Mike Tyson see the full moon and he know he about to turn to a werewolf and he don't want to eat the guy. So he told that motherfucker, "You need to get out." And Buddy just stood there for like a second, like, okay, okay. Wrap this shit up. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I was like, yo. What's up, Megan? Thank you for coming to spread some love. Love you always, Megan. Damn right, nobody gonna make me put my family at risk not being there for them. Yeah, I ain't gonna never do that, bro. Like I wish I could find that clip of how Mike Tyson did that shit. I saw that shit scared the hell out of me. Yeah, there was a question about his daughter that had died at birth, and Mike Tyson whispered that shit. You need to get out. Holla. The thing, this whole if this live tonight is about pride, that's one time I would have dropped my pride. Average motherfucker be like, he ain't gonna tell me to get up out of here. Nah, bro. Goddamn, pack up this shit up. We gotta go. He beat the YouTube bus to sleep, wake him back up, then beat him back to sleep. Man, I wouldn't beat up nobody. I don't know how to fight. I know how to defend myself to the depths. Here's something people don't think about as a parent, right? A parent would say, I love my kids more than anything in my world. The kids are the most important thing. But with your children being the most important thing to you, if you are the reason they have the life that they have, you can't die. No one can hurt you. So to keep your children the way that they are now, you can't not let a motherfucker fuck with you. So when it comes to self-defense, when it comes to like, yo, like if I get paid for my mouth, and you know what I'm saying? That's what she said. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I get paid for my skills, I'm a violinist. I'm not gonna let anybody break my fucking hands. They're gonna destroy my children's life. So like sometimes you got to remember that you important too, because you keep your children happy, the most important thing to you. So you got to protect yourself. Desi, we're gonna finish watching the movie, Desi. We're gonna finish watching the movie when this live is over with. Desi, why don't you take a link and come up here? Oh my God, my makeup is off. Just you saying how Mike did this is scary. Let me find that Mike Tyson. Oh, he found it. Hold on, let me make sure it ain't gonna goddamn strike my channel. I'll play the Mike Tyson clip for y'all. Hold on, I'll play the Mike Tyson clip for y'all. Right, I don't know how to share. I still haven't found out how to share YouTube channels from. I think it's a share screen. Let me see, share screen. A Chrome tab. All right, let's share this screen right here. Let's see. I don't know if it'll work. Can y'all see it? Can y'all hear it? Tell me if you can hear this. Can y'all hear this? Type of one if you can hear it. Fuck that. I'm out. This man, this man changed mid sentence. This man changed mid sentence. You have to go. You have to go. I'm out, bruh. I ain't too scared. Proud to say when I'm scared. Fucking with me. Desi said, this motherfucker baking. That's why I miss this motherfucker is baking right now. That's why I miss about being on the West Coast, because it's like 1 a.m. over here right now. I ain't used to that shit no more. I would have been gone. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, he looked like he was upset to the max. Some people saying no sound. I don't know how to do this shit. I don't know what they doing. I don't use StreamYards. If y'all didn't hear what happened, I don't know. I don't know how to use StreamYards, bro. I'm like new, like Kwame is. So, I figured out one day. Even when I play music, when I use StreamYards, I download the whole video. He should have never asked that personal question for real, for real. That's what we like, man. That's the world we live in, Crystal Bush. We live in the world. Journalism is dead. You got to go for that shock value. Being mature was dying. I think that's one of the reasons I like what Kwame doing, because he allowing his platform for brothers to come on there and where you can be mature. But it's like dying. Like people wasn't really trying to see maturity on the internet. They want to see people yell and cuss and beef with each other and stuff. So like sensationalism is taking over. Type of one if you can hear me. I was gone when Mike pointed his finger and I wasn't even there. You gotta go. Yeah, like everybody can hear me. I don't know. I do that when someone says it just so they can check their own settings, because if other people can hear me, then it's not me. Willie lump lump. I'll ask y'all a personal question. Do you think that pride is just a human issue, a male issue? Black people issue? Black male issue? I'm curious about that. Poverty issue? Nah, I know some prideful motherfuckers. One of my favorite movies is called The Boondock Saints. Don't even worry about it. It's a great movie, by the way, but don't worry about the movie. Worry about the director, Troy Duffy. Troy Duffy wrote that screenplay, and he was the hottest shit in Hollywood. At first, that movie was supposed to have a huge budget starring Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. Everybody loved him. And Miramax loved that fucking shit. Miramax loved this guy who wrote that movie so much. He's actually from Boston and he loved this bar he went to. Fucking Harvey Weinstein with Miramax. I know your name is Harvey Weinstein now. He bought him that bar. He bought him that bar. Gave him everything. There's a documentary on the director who made the Boondock Saints showing he's a super piece of shit. Like one of the worst human beings, man. Like it was the most interesting documentary I've ever seen behind the making of a movie. He burned every bridge in Hollywood. The pride in Harvey Weinstein was so bad that when Troy Duffy went to another company to get his barely funding he got for that film, and he barely got him. It was a cheap-made film, but I still like still a classic. Harvey Weinstein, CEO of Miramax, went to the opening of that film with his assistant. It wasn't an opening, it was a film festival, I think Sundance Film Festival. So they're showing hundreds of movies. He didn't give a fuck about no movie there. Harvey Weinstein didn't even give a fuck about the Miramax movies that were there for his own company. He was so petty and prideful. He only gave a fuck about the Boondock Saints to make sure that motherfucker wasn't going to succeed. Top. Say that extreme detailed fucking scenario because I can name a bunch of scenarios about where you see poor people in poverty-stricken areas and just the dumb decisions they make on pride. And you may be led to say that it's from being poor, but I know super prideful rich motherfuckers too. I see it across the board. Nia Scruggs says, Jade says, self-preservation. I wanted to be embarrassed. One up, look down on awesome pride. Downsides. Not all pride is bad. Podcast women are like that too. What's wrong with podcast women? I ain't never heard of that one. Pride doesn't exist as an issue on its own. That pride is motivated by something else. Yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it, Anonymous Wish. That movie has so many layers, but women can hold on to it and address it later, so you can hold it back. Men lash out at the moment, and that's a problem. I don't know. Someone says men lash out at the moment. A lot of women get mad because men don't want to address anything up front. They want to go think about it, and the women want to have that conversation right now. Happens both ways. I think pride is a human issue, one which makes some people feel more important than what they really are. Being proud of one's achievements is different from being prideful. Pride has gotten in the way of logic. Yeah. Thank you. I can give an example. Pride and envy are often connected. Yep. That's what we've been seeing recently, Anonymous Wish. Pride and envy. I'm going to ask a question we're all wondering. Desi, what you're baking? Desi is baking. I don't know. Desi must know some prison inmates because right now this shit look like some cat head biscuits. Look like some cat head biscuits on the table, bro. CB4 biscuits in that one. Oh, what the fuck, Desi? Nah, but Desi can bake for real though. Pride is disguised in many ways. Let me go back on. Pride is an issue when it's excessive. There's nothing wrong with a natural emotion, but if it hinders someone in their own personal growth, it is an issue. Yep. Women can hold it and save it for later. That is why women are great. Men have to speak up because we not trying to get embarrassed. A lot of issues can help if you're open-minded and willing to look at yourself. Like there have been situations like even on here, I may address a comment way too strong. And that person may have been liking me and rocking with me. For a split second, the pride in me, you're like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. But after like kind of like, come on, bro. Like you can't be trying to have a goddamn channel by being open and teaching people. Like, go back and look at it. Go back and just tell me you're sorry. So for a moment, pride was in my way. But if you're willing to look inside of yourself, a lot of situations you can fix. I think I know I've run into a lot of problems recently where people aren't willing to look within themselves. And I think a lot of pride comes inside of relationships you may have to where it's one of the biggest things that you're just listening to somebody talk, waiting for them to finish talking, just so you can say what you was going to say anyway. There was no understanding of two people trying to come together to get past the situation. Pride can also be connected to anger and opposites. Pride is honorable when it is about honing in other virtues. Pride in family, for example, can lead to temperance, which helps the family survive. Yes. Sometimes, like to piggyback on your point, Anonymous Wish, like the pride I have in myself, I think it's a natural ability that makes me be consistent in accepting ownership when things don't go my way. I don't like to look and make excuses. John, you know I've been supporting you for a couple of years. I've had a hard time finding this channel. I don't go and promote all my channels everywhere though. Like I don't need to promote social issues on a true crime channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't, so that's probably been a reason. All my channels are connected. If you went to the About Me section on one channel, you're going to see this channel. You went to the About Me section on this channel, you'll see the True Crime channel. Like it's there. It's not like I'm hiding or anything, but like I don't feel like. And now that we're done with the murder of the week, let's talk about Hitman Holla. I'm sorry, I'm in silly mode, man. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to like it's different shit. Like I was trying to promote shit everywhere, but like I put it up there if people are interested. That mirror shows the ugliness of ourselves, which many of us hate for others to see. Only those who want to do better to face the monster and defeat him or her. Yeah. Is that a matter of pride or literally honor itself? You have many virtues, John. That means that your love of self is related to other aspects of your total virtue. Appreciate that, Anonymous Wish. I don't know. You the professional. I'm not. I will take your word for it, Anonymous Wish. So do you think pride gets in the way of people's ability to acknowledge and apologize when wrong? Fuck yeah. But this the thing when it comes to relationship about apologizing. This motherfucker sitting across from you that your pride is in the way and you don't want to apologize to is the same motherfucker that you saw and drove you so wild you dropped everything for. This is the same motherfucker you went around your friend. Boy, I'm going to see her tonight. I'm going to see her tonight. They're like, damn, boy, what's wrong with you? They're looking at you like you crazy. You don't care because your pride is completely gone. So the same person that you're not willing to drop your pride for, that's the same person at the beginning. You got to find your way back. Like that's the same person. Like a lot of times that shit like that come from fear. I don't want to drop my pride because I feel like if I make myself vulnerable, they gonna still hold up or they guard and have their pride, and I'm gonna be dropping my shit for no reason while they still got it up there. So because of the fear that I think is gonna happen, I'm gonna keep my shit up there too, and we gonna be both doing this right here and go along acting crazy in life and have lazy sideways sex. I should have been like make a new category, like the logical comedian. Good to see you back in good spirits after the last live. Yeah, we were talking about pride. I may need to leave again. I'm an Aries. Yeah, you got a lot of pride, brunch mom. I think there's beauty in dropping pride and allowing the vulnerability. There's a strength in that. Yeah, I agree too. I ain't too proud to beg. I'm just a person who loves philosophy a lot, and you offer a rare opportunity to discuss. I lack this on any context. Formal education is bullshit. Yeah. I think that those are interesting conversations. If I'm not live, like you guys will be surprised at the shit that I'm into. If I don't have to look up somebody dying on true crime, right? And I'm just chilling here, like if I went live, I'm looking at the stuff that we're talking about. I'm looking at the issues and how we treat each other and things such as pride. If I'm not looking at that, I'm looking at definitely astronomy. Astronomy is like my strong point that I'm always obsessed with. I spent most of my day when I wasn't playing with my kids looking up Miller's Planet because it intrigues me about the movie Interstellar that there's a planet that for every 7 minutes you're there is really no, every 1 hour you're there is really 7 years, and its proximity to a black star and all of that shit just really, I love that shit like that. That's most of the stuff I want to look into. And I like Hush, but I do, but I also got a lot of love. I feel you. Legit logical comedic context. Pride can make you stay too long or leave too soon. Yeah. Um, Tyson seemed coked up and in a lot of pain, which is understandable. Honestly, don't know how I would have handled it. You gotta take people cues, man. You gotta take people cues. And you can look at him like he's crazy, but at the same time, he gave a man a warning. Most crazy people don't give you warning. It was a scary warning, but it was a warning. You gotta get out of here. That's some shit you just never think you see in real life. Ladies love nerds, John. Man, John is John is afraid of ladies right now. Lazy sideways sex. Nigga, y'all know y'all be doing that shit, man. Don't be acting like y'all don't do that shit, man. Be mad and fighting as hell, don't want to do nothing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Been over. That ain't even a been over. John Space coming soon. Nah. I probably would have definitely been into that if I could live life over. That would have been something I'd been into. Shadow said handle it by running. Ladies on their Halito family. That's what the internet was good for. You know what I'm saying? The internet really helped out intelligent people, and the internet really helped out funny people. Them the two motherfuckers that if you really didn't know how to finesse it, you didn't get the girl in high school if you didn't know how to finesse the situation. You know what I'm saying? I was a finesser because everybody want to be a comedian now. That was one category back in the day. Not everybody want to do it. Everybody want the funny meme. Everybody want the funniest joke because it get people to look at you. You got two things going for you online. You got your photos and the words that you can say. So it greatly helped people out in those situations. Read the vibe. A sleepy, make it quick. I think Nina Scruggs talking about that little sideways. When you do that little toot, that's what that sideways when you toot it over. Toot. Toot. I was a little nerd, man. I'll peep shit to my advantage. I remember one day it worked. So I told this story to another channel. There's I used to work in this office, right? And we had all these cubicles. And it was every man for himself. Soon as a new girl got hired, bro, the fellas was on a new girl, man. This new girl got hired and she was fucking beautiful. She was like a model, like she was so beautiful. She come in her cubicle, she put her little pictures down of her son. So you know if she's single, it's just her. She got a little son right there and shit. And all the fellas go to her cubicle try to holler. Immediately. They ain't fucking wasting no time. Everybody bum rushing and shit. I didn't go to her cubicle. I sat back and I'm gonna get all the information from all the fellas. They come back, they're gonna talk. Yeah, man, they saying all this stuff about it. I'm just sitting there just listening to everything they say about the girl. And okay. At that point, I'm thinking, how can you be different? How can you give a different look, John? So I say, I know what I'll do. I walk over to a cubicle, and I know that I'm very popular in this office building. So I walk over to a cubicle, and I just stand by when she's sitting down, I'm standing up, and I just talk to the other three girls that's sitting around her, and they go, "Hey, John boy." So it automatically puts you in that position of power to where she look and go like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" And then why all these people like him, or who is this guy? And everybody. So I go over there once. And I go over there twice, but I don't never look at the mother. I don't say nothing at all to her. And then that's all. This is so long ago, man. Let me tell you how long ago this is. This is y'all know I do music and shit, right? So I already create interest in her brain, like who am I? So then she gonna go to all her new friends she meet at the office, and then they gonna go on their space and everybody go on their shit, and then you're gonna go on mine, and then you're gonna see a whole nother life of me away from this office and me all this shit, me on stage. You look like that nigga because you really is that nigga. And then boom, right in my inbox. Oh, I've been trying to get in contact with you. I've been trying to hit you up. I'm really liking what I'm saying. Like she was feeling your boy. And I didn't say one fucking word. And she probably thought that she saw me and came to me first, and she didn't know the whole entire time it was all on purpose. Boy, y'all women don't have no idea how men be plotting on y'all. Y'all have no idea. Oh, man. We know that you were finesse, but thanks for the confirmation. I forgot fucking Crystal Bush in here. She swear I'm a screwing co-workers is a no-no. Actually, Crystal, I did not screw her. I did not. I felt like she was a great, amazing person. And since I did not want to be in a relationship, I did not screw her. Megan Ambrose says scandalous. I eventually told her that. She was laughing. I told him like, yo, bro. But I did not screw her because I was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? She didn't present herself like somebody I was smashing. You know what I'm saying? Do that too. She was a relationship kind of person, and I didn't want to be in a relationship, so I let it go. I actually do, John, the benefits of having 8 brothers. Yeah. I didn't say you that you did. Now all it takes is for a joint and droopy pants. A joint and droopy pants. And she said, I heard the story. I wish I could trade some of my pride for my confidence. I would be making all kinds of money on a For You page or something. Humor is a characteristic I look for. One of the sexiest traits that I look for in a woman is wits. That will cut you really, really to the front of the line because wits is the fastest way you can find out somebody is humorous and intelligent. To come off like the snap, the quick, like yeah, wits. So I immediately start paying attention to you if you're witty. No game needed for these Cardi women. Don't go after the Cardi women, bro. Gathers intelligence, plays it off, then boom. Yeah, like why would you go do what every other dude is doing? That's why like the most dangerous shit to a relationship ever is that office friend. That's the most dangerous shit ever. Because the greatest weapon the office friend have, two. Number one is the woman really believe the nigga won't fuck her. She really believe he just a ah. But number two is time. Time. You can be with your girl, y'all, because a relationship is ups and downs. Every time you have a down, the office friend, male friend know about it. Sneaking on all your weaknesses. And he there. He done went through the boyfriend before you. You finna come in. He got nothing but time. He got his whole life to live. He can be her friend for 5 years. Y'all goddamn break. Year 4, 6 months. Slide on in. Damn, he really did that to you, huh? Now you just go ahead and come over, The office friend, bro. Fellas, don't be trusting the office friend. I don't give a fuck how innocent they look. If he ain't gay, you can't even trust your girl because she really believe it. You just paranoid. Quick to respond with a joke or retort. I get it. Yep, yeah. You a fool, John. Hey, you better listen to me, bro. Bro, you better listen to me, bro. I done been an office friend a lot. Now, you know what? No, I trust me, I've been there, but I have an idea. You know how we are. I'll be over. No, I'm serious. I'll be over. Okay. All right. Love you like a sister. Oh, I'll beat that up. I'll beat that up tonight. Women don't never say, oh yeah, he like a brother to me, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I like about him, every time my boyfriend break up with me, he wears the nicest cologne. Some reason. He wears the nicest cologne when me and my relationship go bad. Always coming over. John with that. I was kidding. Oh, trust your girl. We not like that, yeah. Or trust your girl. We're not like that. Hey, I think y'all be gullible a lot, man. I'm not a snitch. I don't snitch on nobody. I done straight up seen a girl just be mad as hell. Like, he ain't like that, John. What you accusing? He ain't. It's just she's getting mad, taking up for the dude. I just left the nigga. Boy, I've been trying to get that ass for a decade, boy. Boy, I've been trying. Boy, that motherfucker so fine. I just left him saying that shit. But all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're right. My old lady had a friend like that years ago. She ended that when I started pulling overtime at my job. Some people like that constant sexual tension between coworkers. Here's advice nobody gonna want to follow because we have morphed into this new lifestyle. You want to get into a nice, good relationship, you have to cut off all these fucking friends that you got who really not your friend. Dated a bartender, loved it, but hated it, didn't trust the soul. The bartender didn't trust the soul, or you didn't trust the soul? I love bartenders, bro. Like strippers, bartenders, and psychologists. All three of them get people to bear their fucking soul. All three of them, you know. Like I always say when I talk to bartenders, a bartender is such an amazing job because it'll be daytime and a bartender, she may start her shift, like a female woman bartender, and a dude sit down and she sees this quiet guy keeping minding his own business. And as that daytime go to night, she watch this quiet motherfucker turn to a goddamn wolf. Oh, she like, you know how amazing that is? So that shit might be crazy when you first become a bartender. Imagine a bartender 15 years in. You a bartender, quiet dude sit down over there, and you just look at his ass. He be like, "No, I'm just here to think a little bit. I'm not gonna cause you any trouble or anything." She look already. Mm-hmm. Get this nigga 2 hours. Bartenders, man, bartenders, strippers. Only thing maybe different with a stripper is I think a stripper get to learn a lot more about the mindset of a badass dude. Bartenders can get all kind of people. Psychologists get all kind of people. They may be lean on people who, you know what I'm saying, are in dire straits and still want to go to a psychologist in the first place because we aren't being raised and told that you can just go to a psychiatrist for no reason. But a stripper, I'm gonna keep that to myself. I ain't gonna say that out loud. That's gonna be too controversial, but no, I know. I'll tell my close friends what I just thought then, but I ain't gonna say that shit out loud. But I think I kind of feel bad for a stripper in the same way I feel bad for a detective. A stripper has heard so many fucking lies that it just hardens your skin. The trust, the way a stripper could trust is just all fucked up just from their job. In the same way with a detective log in every day, put the same kind of person behind the table, give them 3 new posts and watch them snitching. Just so many people lie. I swear to God, they do. Oh, I swear you give me a lot of text. I swear I ain't do it. Motherfucker did it. You see shit like that every day. You a detective. A motherfucker crying his soul out. It was me. I'll take a lot of tests. And next thing you know, you put him on a lot of tests and he lying. I'm gonna tell you what happened. We went in the door. I shot him. And you hear that shit every day. And then you got a 16-year-old daughter. Polar 16-year-old daughter. I feel bad for her. If the detective think that she did some shit, she fucked. Ain't nothing she can say to get her dad to believe she didn't do the shit because of his job. So the same way I feel like that with detectives, I be feeling the same way when it comes to like strippers. Like, you know, I would stereotype of strippers that like, even, you know, I got past, I don't give a fuck about you naked and you with other dudes. I just don't want to go through the headache because you ain't gonna believe none of that motherfucker say. I don't want to go through the headache, bro. I don't want to date a stripper. I don't want to go through that. Peace. I need peace in my life. You're not gonna believe me. You take it all with a grain of salt. Candy knows all your business in. Dating a bartender just testing my insecurities, the big tips. I'm going out with my coworkers when I get off at 2 a.m. I don't know. I wouldn't be that paranoid though. It's something like that. I'll look at the person. There are people who it just depends on the individual. People may lie to you, say they're going out, they're not. People gonna be straight up. I heard of a lot of liars as well, but my intuition has never lied to me ever. I ain't gonna lie to you, Crystal. That shit frustrate me. I can't stand that woman intuition shit. I'm just being honest. I can't stand women intuition because y'all motherfuckers think you right and you're wrong. Like, this is what the problem with intuition. You think something, but the person you think about no fact. I know you was over there, John, because I got woman's intuition. I literally wasn't over there. I did. Like, I'm not even talking to the girl. I'm just thinking in my head, like, literally at my goddamn mama house, talking to my mama, telling my mama how much I love this crazy motherfucker and her woman's intuition and how we can come together and surprise her to give her a motherfucking ring. This motherfucking intuition. It ain't nothing I can do about it because it's not based on facts. It's not based on clues. It's not based on logic. This motherfucker thinks in her head I was over there when I wasn't. She won't let it go through something that don't fucking tangibly exist called women intuition. I can't stand that shit, right? I'm not with the woman intuition bullshit. You're gonna have to fact me in the corner. Fact me there. If you don't fact me, you're not finna intuition me in no motherfucking corner. You fact me, I may still come out swinging. Drives you nuts. Yeah, do Andrew. Andrew drives you nuts, man. They swear they right, but I've been right every time. No, you ain't been right every time. When you think that you're right, that's when the man just be like, all right, man, whatever. I ain't got time for this shit. You wasn't right. Mm-hmm. Told you I was motherfucking right. How you knew? He said he ain't got time for it and walked away. Girl. Half truth a part of a distrust. Maybe it was kind of true. See, that's the fucking problem, Michelle. Maybe it was kind of true. There's a big difference between a stripper and a swimsuit, lingerie model, or actress that does nude scenes. Or there different types of strippers. A gorgeous woman that's around a lot of dudes are just gonna learn a lot about lying, because the more people you increase your chances of trying to get with you, the more you're gonna increase your chance of liars. Let me tell you something I learned about Instagram models. Man, a lot of them lives ain't what it's cracked up to be. I've literally been around an Instagram model. I'm talking about she got like 500,000 followers. Bad as hell. The super thin waist, the injections in the ass that come out like a real 3D cartoon to have men sending all of these messages. Boy, I be sitting right by them and they'll be responding to y'all messages like this right here. Happy face, happy face, happy face. Oh, you so sweet. Oh, and put their phone down. Be sad as hell. My car got booted and it's gonna be $500 and I have no idea. I can't go home. I'm gonna have to get a room tonight, which is gonna be $100 more. I can't get my car unbooted because I ain't got no lights in my apartment. I be like, God damn, your life fucked up. It don't even look. Your life look grand. You were just naked with a spray painted ass leaning off a fire extinguisher. Like, God. It shouldn't be no such thing as instant. It shouldn't be no such thing as Instagram models. It should be YouTube models. At least you get paid from YouTube. Y'all need to bring y'all asses over to YouTube, baby. What about the time you share that? What about the times that when you share your intuition and their entire facial expression changes because it was spot on? Or maybe their entire facial expression changed because they can't believe how fucking wrong you are and you believe the bullshit you're saying. I'm just playing man's advocate here. Just playing man's advocate. Intuition simply leads to me to fact finding. If this is how I feel in a relationship, bro, I'll give you one chance. One chance. I'll leave my phone down. I'll give you one chance. I'll leave. You look through all that motherfucker. Just take the code, do your little whole investigation shit, right? You shouldn't be doing that motherfucking shit in the first place. But I'll give you one chance because y'all itching and all this crazy shit and your stupid ass intuition. But after you don't find nothing at all, if you have an urge to look at it again, you won't find nothing at all. I ain't did nothing. I'm just a normal dude. If you want to look at it again, you gotta go. You gotta motherfucking go. You got a motherfucking problem. You know, women want to sit around there and just go through all your shit all the time for no goddamn reason. That's an issue. I'm not even being funny. Like, you y'all understand that that's an issue? Do you understand that if you love yourself, you shouldn't be in a relationship if you don't trust that dude like that? Do you understand that if he loves you, he should break up with you because he not providing something good enough that you feel like you can't help but go through his shit? In every scenario you look at, you shouldn't be in a fucking relationship with the guy. And I'm being nice because it should be that anyway, without no first look. I'll give you a first look because if I decide to date you, I'm not going to do no shit like that. If I make the concrete public decision to do that, I ain't going to do that. But I still give you, just as you want me, I'll give you one. I'll play it off. Should I play it off? I got a little girl in the office. So I play it off. Baby, I'm going to go to the store. I'll be right back. I purposely leave my shit there. There you go. Have at it, Hoss. Have at it, Hoss. You think you slick. You like, oh my God, he left his phone. I'm giving you your freebie. Go look through it. I'm giving it to you. After this, I catch you looking through my shit. My new name gonna be Will Holla. Will Holla. I'm out. No, please let them stay on IG. Nah, you mean devil's advocate. Nah, man's advocate. You got it right. I love a stripper back in the day. I got in the cage, good time, but damn, man, just be honest with me. But so, Michelle, when you strip, so you didn't hear a gajillion lies from guys? Butt injections are hideous. Waiting for your horror film on that. On butt injections, I guess it depends on who do it. The good butt injections, the bad butt injections. I don't go through phones at all. Intuition is sometimes a result of previous hurtful and painful experience that have been projected on the current relationship. Everything we do comes from our previous relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like me right now, I got a short fuse on what made me leave a relationship that I never had before. And that's because I put a lot of time and stock into relationships that didn't work out. So if I see something that's not working out, if I see bad signs coming in at the beginning, I'm out. You know, I'm not in the position to where let's grow and let's get past all of this stuff. I'm not like that. I'm like, I told my best friend today on the phone, I said, the number one P I want in a relationship, it ain't even the pussy. I don't want the pussy. I want the peace. You do anything that can go against that, I don't feel like I'm gonna have a nice, relaxed, peaceful time. I'm out. I'm out. I want the P. I want the. You fuck up my P. You fuck up my peace. I'm out. I can get pussy from anywhere. I want some motherfucking peace. So-called black people are a social engineered group of people. Before slave trade, pride was rooted in other things. To survive as a black person in the U.S., you manufacture identities that are not real. Okay. That's a new theory. I remember Kevin Hart said in his stand-up of how he was dealing um, with a crazy chick who was trying to say he was cheating on him. So she followed him. She followed him after following him after what? Now Craig tell me who she was. Nah, I'm out. Ain't no. We know that you have had plenty of P real. I actually haven't because I've been in I've been in long serious relationships. So. You talking about 20s? Talking about back in the day. I can tell you I've never in my life laid nobody on. I ain't never been inside like, yeah, we go boyfriend and girlfriend, and then like just be fucking. I ain't never did no shit like that before. If we were fucking, you knew we was fucking. I made it crystal clear. Black people take pride in things that the oppressor tells them to take pride in. Those things to take pride in are denied to most men. It's very cruel. Yeah, I ain't got no master, but yeah, we are influenced by the society that we live in. That's why I say have your own brain. Like do the shit you like. Protect your peace. Don't threaten police for no reason. I'm out. Anything with freedom is over. Don't threaten police for no reason. Where the fuck that come from? Where did that come from? That's weird. Not the quantity of the pee, it's the quality. 20 versus 40 is not even a reason to argue. Yeah, because I didn't realize how important peace was to me. Peace is, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever thought about no fucking peace. I think I thought peace was assumed. But here's the issue. You can date somebody who is totally fine with arguing. Like they don't think the relationship is bad. They like, it's cool. Let's just argue out, there's nothing wrong with having an argument once a week, twice a week, and all that shit. Like, nah, my nigga. There are really there are some couples out here in the world who are in sync and perfectly fine together. That these aren't issues that's coming up every fucking week. So, them the people I'm trying to be like. And I need somebody to connect with me to be that way with me. And if the connection ain't going right, you want the people that this is cool. You need to go find that other person that you can connect with, and I need to chill and wait until that person come to me that can give me that. So I used to think that peace was assumed. You like somebody, they look cute, y'all getting along, just peace gonna be in it. Nah, I'm actively searching for the peace now. What's up, GZ? Say, hey, JC. When he comes up constantly, that's the problem. When who comes up constantly, what's the problem? Someone said earlier, taking mental notes. Sometimes when I need peace, I hide in the bathroom. Real talk. I'm often told me that I have a calming effect just by my presence. I exude peaceful vibes. That's what's up, Crystal. I tell people there are people who like if your definition of if someone say to you, you got to pick and choose your battles. if that means to you that you dating somebody and the only option is tell this motherfucker what you don't like about him or hold it in, and you holding it in, you're gonna keep holding the little things in, and then you're gonna explode on them. So there's only two options for you. I either tell them what I don't like, or I'm gonna hold it in. If it's just never the option, that the third option, which is it ain't that big fucking deal, like, or maybe nothing wrong. Like if something always wrong, you're either saying it or you're not saying it. You don't need to be in that relationship. And I see people doing that shit all the time. Like when they take the advice of picking and choose your battles as I'm still fucking hate this motherfucker for leaving this cup here. I don't think people realize, my nigga, you ain't perfect. We only talk about shit that I do because you don't pick and choose your shit. You either hate it and tell me or hate it and don't tell me, and you still feel the same way inside. My nigga, I don't like shit you do. I just don't give a fuck. It's not that big of a deal because I pick and choose my battles. Like, whatever, man. She still got a nice little booty. You know what I'm saying? It's my baby. I still like watching movies with her. Like, that's how you pick and choose your battles. But you'll never know I didn't care about that shit because it ain't a big deal. I pick and choose my battles. You not picking and choose your battles when it still means that much to you. And then you got that tone to where now you can't keep a peaceful relationship. Like I don't think everybody get that shit. If you're not being seen or heard and your genuine feelings aren't acknowledged, that's a problem. Yep. Communication is key to a successful relationship. Sometimes your peace keeps you single. I'm one of those who is too scared to mess up my peace. I feel you, man. I just did a 12-hour shift and I'm up very interested in dope conversation. Yeah. I don't like arguing. We can express our views. I used to do that shit when I was younger, man. Like, I don't know how anybody dated me. I was such a little punk ass motherfucker. Everything bothered me. Everything. I was so critical. I'm like I just want to slap the shit out of my younger self. Like, dude, you was such a fucking diva. But you get older and you realize, like, you only look at the most important thing. Some of the shit you argue with your mate about is shit that you're gonna cry if they died. Motherfucker make me sick. Always leave this goddamn hand in his brush. He get motherfucking his body boom mangled in a car wreck and he dead. You don't come home one day and you'll be missing him and you're gonna see that clean ass brush with no hair in it. It'd be some of the small shit that are trivial in life that we let bother us so much. And it clouds us from all the awesome things that our partner provides. That's my deal breaker. Do I feel safe with them? Yeah. Yeah, I know that to be true all too well, unfortunately. I'm sorry if you lost somebody, sweetheart. In order for me to try to seek that peace, I had to be the same way that I'm asking for. So a lot of people, if I date, they gotta think they fucking perfect because I don't go and bring up tiny bullshit. You know, if I bring up something to you, it's big. Like I'm gonna have a talk about it, and I'm open minded to talk to you about it. But it's not that I let a lot of little shit slide. It's just that I'm in a place to where I don't care about. There are bigger problems in the world. You know what I'm saying? Than the little shit that we often destroy our relationships for. Salute to John in the chat for a great discussion. Salute to you too, AJ Gravez. I saw you in Kwame chat, man. I learned the need to be right isn't more important than the peace in my relationship. Yeah, I definitely lost that shit. I used to be that way. I don't give a fuck about being right. A lot of time I want to be the one wrong when we sit down and have a talk because I know I'm open-minded and I know I'm in a position that if I'm the person that's wrong, I'm gonna take care of this shit real fast. Ain't no pride in me. Whatever the situation we got, I'm about to take care of that really, really fast. Ain't no pride in me. But everybody not at that level yet. So a lot of times I'll inadvertently allow myself to be gaslit because I want to be wrong so badly because I know if I'm wrong, I can fix the issue. So I'll be getting gaslit like I'm helping somebody to gaslight me because I sort of want to be the wrong one so we can get past it. And I don't be the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? So the issue keep arising. It's hard, especially when you have kids, to take the chance, not just messing with your own peace anymore. Yeah, exactly. You gotta make sure that the kids are taken care of, too. The nothing fight. There's some skit from a comedian I remember. He tells it funny. I'm not a big fan of Kanye West, but Kanye West got that song, "The Blame Game," or no, that's not fair. I'm saying I got a song, but it's kind of one-sided. I need to go back and do that song again to make it more even, to show the shit bad shit do. I was only showing like bad shit women doing that. I'll go change the song and update it, make it more even. Some things can be solved with okay, hun. Here's the problem, right? So I have this fail safe that we men should have. It's a fail safe. Is sometimes your woman just wants you to run up and hug and give her a kiss. You're like all this arguing back and forth. You mean tell me all I had to do is just go up and kiss her? All right. There's an issue with that though. You know, that shit is selfish as fuck. You mean to tell me you're gonna come and start this big debacle argument and someone's trying to logically fix the issue and all of this, but you're doing all of this to divert the attention that you just want somebody to come up and kiss you and shit? And then if I do that, what about my part of it? Well, you fix your part, but I had some issues in there. Those issues are over with because I'm gonna come kiss you and give you a hug, and you're gonna stand there, and then we're gonna go and watch Netflix and do some shit right here. And shit I'm saving is balling up inside because it was a big ass issue for me that we never got to resolve because all you wanted was me to motherfucking kiss you. It's cool for the movies, and it can be cool to some part. Some part, you know what I'm saying? If you don't really care about the issue, I can come up and do it, like, you know. But I don't know, man. You shouldn't ask for more than you're willing to give, but so many people do. Yeah, absolutely is. But it's peaceful ending. Peaceful for who? I thought a relationship it should be peaceful for both. So if both of you guys have an issue and you're there to discuss it, but you're saying that the issue you have is so not fucking a big deal to you that you don't actually care to resolve the issue you came to that discussion about. You just want a motherfucker to hold you and kiss you in the head and that'll take care of the faux issue that you had. Well, what about the other issue coming from your partner? Fuck him. My deal breaker must be spiritual, no predators, no mental or physical abuse, no STDs, love kids and dog, and open-minded to other trades. If lacking good financial health, I feel you. Honestly, I think people want love but are afraid of picking the wrong person. So rather than acknowledge that fear, they choose to hide in singleness. Um, I think my top priority is peace. Uh, I got a lot of motherfuckers that love me. You give me peace, and then I can love you. I need to have some peace first. I did agree it was a selfish approach. Yeah. You say he needs to go now. Guys holding so much in a relationship. Yep. Guys do hold, and that is it is an issue. You know, I don't have nothing to say. I don't want to make any excuses for guys, but like dudes do need to open up more, which is why I think I'm perfect because I'm very open. I don't have that issue. You're gonna know everything how I'm feeling. Sometimes I think I talk too much. So when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, everything you feel is irrelevant. Yeah, but the problem with the narcissist word is that narcissist has become a common word in our society. So we all think we know what a narcissist is. So we're using it incorrectly and we're calling people narcissists who really aren't. A lot of times when I do these true crime cases and I feel on a verge of calling one of these killers a narcissist, I go back and I listen to a psychologist. I'll watch a YouTube video of somebody really breaking down narcissists to always refresh my brain that I'm not thinking just because I see somebody who's self-centered that they're a narcissist. Sometimes you can just be a self-centered asshole. Like it is more to that than being a narcissist. So I think a lot of times we're misqualifying or miscategorizing people when we say that. I always try to brush up on myself ever so often. And y'all, you know who I go to. I go to Live Abuse Free, her channel, as she broke down what a narcissist really is. And she breaks down with multiple videos the signs of a narcissist. I'll go brush up on a video that she made. On a personal level, comfort in a relationship brings peace. Too many of us are guilty of trying to adhere to what the world has defined a great relationship as. Awesome, Victoria's mind. Fuck that normal shit. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel great. I have left that forever. I don't give a fuck what normal say. I don't care what society say. I try to go with what makes me feel good. I'm with a diagnosed narcissist, so I was just speaking from my heart. I apologize if I offended. No, that was no offended. Because a lot of times people will bring up a comment on something bigger I want to talk about. Like when the guy the other night brought up, the problem is everybody's always arguing and people just need to stop. It wasn't him. It's just that I had already heard, I had already planned to talk about that and I forgot to talk about it. Like, and so I went into depth. So like, that wasn't you, especially if you date somebody diagnosed as narcissist. It just still stand by. We live in a society where that word is normal now. Is how many people in relationships? I don't heard so many relationships like, I stand him. He was a narcissist anyway, and I'm like, you sure? So a lot of people do that. I just learned to pick my battles in my relationship. Yeah. 3 things. What you did is so much. I want to talk about it. It's an issue for me. What's the second one? I know my third one. Second one is the second one is bad though. The second one is a bad one. What you did is an issue for me, and I really don't fucking like it, but I'm not gonna say nothing. That's the worst option. And before I say why it's the worst option, I'm gonna say third one. The third one is I don't like what you did. So what? I love you. It ain't a big deal. I think a lot of time people don't even take into account the third one. A lot of time is I don't like the fuck you did. I'm finna tell you about it. Or I don't like the fuck you did. I'm not gonna tell you about it. And when it's the one you're not gonna tell somebody about it, but you're really upset, you're just gonna hold it in, store it, store it, store it, and blow the fuck up right when he watching the motherfucking playoffs. Oh, you supposed to make that. What's up, baby? Polar men. Polar men don't be knowing nothing they did wrong. Polar men. Polar men. 10 years of marriage, sometimes I just tune out and revisit the situation later when the energy flowing and there's nothing blocking the ability to understand each other. Yeah. Shadow man, I had problems in past relationships where I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be a better person. To be a better person, I'm really, really upset right now. I'm gonna wait, calm down, go talk to him when I'm level-headed. That way we can talk maturely. But you trying to wait and the motherfucker don't want to, they get that, we're gonna talk now. Okay, you want to talk now? Let's talk. They got eyes going. Let's talk now. Man, it's great combos. I'm gonna probably catch the rest tomorrow. Kind of remind me of the Keon Poley and his wife's advice they used to get to do for their channel. Salute, brother, and God bless everyone. Salute, Andrew, man. Mo Skrilla, what's up, Mo Skrilla? That guy set you off. I lost an eardrum. You should have told that guy to just leave now. I think I may try that next time. I didn't want him to leave. And he didn't really piss me off. It's just everybody say this shit. I did to him what I'm saying when people do in a relationship. Hold it in, hold it in, hold it in, hold it in, hold it in. All right, I'm ready to go the fuck off. John, did you happen to see Star's show? No. What's up with Star's show? Star hit me up though. Damn man, I'll hit Star up tomorrow. What's up, new here? Spit and fire. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't like that motherfucking. Am I pointing right way? Yeah, the hallway corner thing right here, bro. I don't like that. That shit look scary here. What if y'all just see I'm up here talking and being silly, and y'all just saw a motherfucker just come up, crazy ass motherfucking ghost just come right here. John, what are your 3 top favorite sci-fi movies of all time? I don't know if I can name 3. I don't know if is Alien sci-fi or horror. Alien, the first one, 1979. I watched that shit all the time. I went to sleep. I put that on to go to sleep the other night. I always love that movie, and it ain't even really the alien. It's the atmosphere. It's the dirty ships. They don't look all clean like they do now. The fog, the smoke, the suits. Is all of that shit is just fucking beautifully executed to me. So I always love the first Alien movie. If you hold it in, you're gonna be out here rocking snot boxes. Let me read some of the comments I'll get with the other 2. Good night, brunch mom. You out? Definitely ain't no fucking Saw. Oh man, 3 is kind of hard because I'm gonna say some shit that I'm gonna forget. I look at what I don't mind watching randomly. I do that for rap albums too. Like people try to sound smart, they'll be like, Nas' first album, Illmatic, because they know it'll make you look smart. But to me, my favorite Nas album would have been the second one it was written, because that's the one I would put in and play. I'll just listen to it. So if I listen to it the most, it's gotta be the best. I like watching Event Horizon. Which is that's definitely more horror though. This movie called Sun. I don't know. 6 years, no sex, minimal affection, no other problems like infidelity, finances. Do you leave just for lack of emotional and physical support? Feel like a geriatrical couple. GZ, I leave whenever I'm not happy and I don't see it's going anywhere. Then I think you should leave. I think I was recommended this channel by Kwame Brown, checking it all out. That's what's up. Wrong Turn, definitely not sci-fi. Check out a movie called Hereditary. I saw Hereditary. I like that director. I saw every movie that director made. I'll tell you some fucked up shit. You ever seen The Johnsons? Was it Meet the Johnsons? Have y'all seen that shit? Type of one have you seen that? That's his first movie. The person that made Hereditary, I think they made a Midsummer, that Midsummer's movie. They made a fucking short film on YouTube about a black family, and it is the sickest shit I have ever seen. It is some really sick shit. I think it's called Meet the Johnsons. I'll give you the link. I ain't finna watch that shit. I watched it one time, and that's the only time I needed to watch it. Hold on. So this is from the director of the movie that you mentioned. I did not like Wrong Turn. Hold on. Oh, The Strange Things About the Johnson, the 29-minute movie. Yeah, so this is the guy that made that, and I guess he wanted to make a free YouTube movie. Yeah, go on and watch that shit tonight if you want to. That's some crazy shit, boy. I've seen that once and never again. Yeah. I can't honestly say what three. What did you think of Midsummer? I thought it was cool. It kind of reminded me of Wicker Man a little bit. Um, Movies like that, I like the symbolism and stuff that you miss the first time you watch it. Um, I've seen a lot of weird independent films that you guys probably haven't seen. The last scary movie I saw was The Sixth Sense. I will always love The Sixth Sense. It will always have a place in my heart because it was one of the rare times I didn't know what the fuck I was watching. That and the Blair Witch Project because I was in boot camp, and boot camp allowed me the opportunity. So like you go into a whole new world, and then you get it's sort of like you going to prison. Then you get out of prison, all this new shit happening you don't know about. So you get out of boot camp and you go to the movies, you don't know shit. You ain't seen one trailer or anything. I just look at the posters and be like, all right, Bruce Willis, I'll watch that one. So I didn't know what the fuck I was watching. Last time I checked, Bruce Willis was making a movie called The Fifth Element, and it was fighting and shit. So I'm thinking The Sixth Sense, maybe it's like The Fifth Element. I don't know what the fuck I was watching. So to have a shocking ending at the end of a movie that you know nothing about made it that much better. The scariest movie for me is Hellraiser. I don't believe in nothing, so I don't know movies scare me anymore. I think maybe The Exorcist was when I was younger, but don't nothing scare me now. I can think of the last movie that scared me. A book scared me, and I think that's more of my mind and my imagination, and the fact that they did not go with the norm. The last book I read that really scared me was Heart Shaped Box. It was written by Stephen King's son, his son Joe Hill. And what really fucked me up about that book, it's a ghost book. And but whenever you get a ghost story, it goes into the same slow shit where a ghost, some shit move across the room when you first move into the house. Middle of the movie, you go to sleep and some more crazy shit happen. And by the end, you finally get the crazy ghost in its full form the final night before the fucking family leave. Same slow build, not heart shaped box. God damn, that ghost came out the first fucking day, the first time, and it did so much shit. It was like the end of a movie. I'm like, God damn, I just started the book. So I was like, what? What you gonna do for this whole book if this happened at the beginning? Like, there was no this ghost went, like in a ghost movie, the ghost don't try to kill you to the end. The ghost tried to go for the jugular every time. So I like that shit. It was different. It was new. So it kind of threw me off. I don't like gore, blood, saliva in films. Edgar Allan Poe is my favorite author. What's a Nirvana song? I watch the scariest movie in the world in black ass dark and won't think nothing of it. That's one of the advantages if you don't have like a fucking a religious belief or no shit like that. Nightmare on Elm Street did nothing to me, did nothing for me. All right, so I'll tell y'all some shit that you might want to look for if you haven't found out. There are YouTubers that make movies, right? All popular shit. Like the greatest Friday the 13th movies are on YouTube, the recent ones. Two, one is called Don't Hike Alone. That shit is good as hell. And it's free. You watch it on YouTube. And the second one is called Don't Hike in the Snow. The shit is crazy good. You gonna watch when you watch them, you're gonna be like, damn, these are real Jason Friday 13 movies. The production. Well, for Freddy, I always say that I would write a prequel. Fred Krueger was molesting children and then slicing them with gloves. I'm like, okay, it's cool. He a monster killing people in their sleep, but that's horrific in itself. That's a whole fucking movie you can make. You know, we know how it ends. The moms and shit burn them up and shit, but that is a horrific movie that a guy living in your neighborhood like that and doing this shit to children. I'll try. It's a joke coming up right now about the other guy whose name I won't mention, but I'm gonna leave it alone. A couple people have already taken my idea and they have already made independent little films here on YouTube. You can watch free of Freddy Krueger before he died. They made a whole prequel movie about his life and everything. And the shit is dope, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of shit on YouTube that people don't even realize on YouTube. There's like a billion Halloween movies on YouTube. These are made by independent people, and they're really, really good. I saw a crew. I was trying not to say it, AJ. I was just like, I'm gonna leave it alone. But a lot of them fan made DC Marvel movies are dope too, better than some of the real ones. Damn, I ain't even checked them out. I gotta check them out. You rocking those rims. Don't let nobody tell you different. Thank you, man. I hope it don't become a trend. I want it to be different. They said I needed glasses. I said I'm gonna get me some wooden glasses just to be different. But when I was 25, 26 years old, I saw a weird, ugly ass station wagon. It was the weirdest shit I ever seen. It turned out to be a Dodge Magnum. I bought it because it was a weird car, and I'm thinking I'm a nerd. Nobody would ever buy a car like this. Little did I know the Dodge Magnum became the go-to car for all drug dealers. I saw goddamn lime green Dodge Magnums with spinning rims. I saw Dodge Magnum all over the place. I'm like, God damn. And the motherfucker come to me and say, bitch, you ain't got your own mind. Look at you. Look at the car you drive. You went and bought everything so everybody else got. I'm like, nigga, no, I didn't. No one had this. I ain't think nobody would buy this shit. I love Shocker. Shocker was good as hell. But they popular as fuck. They weren't popular when I bought it. I bought shit before anybody had it. There's not too many good horror films anymore. Jordan Peele is different though. what you think about Jordan Peele's style and how current filmmakers adapting his style. I like Jordan Peele's style. I worry about Jordan Peele making the same mistake M. Night Shyamalan did. He came out, and once people think that you're gonna do a shocking ending every time, they're gonna suspect the shocking ending every time, and you may not always deliver, especially when you are the director that does shocking ending. So now smarter audience are coming in and they're looking for the fucking shocking thing, which makes it harder for yourself. And then your writing may suffer because you're so worried about trying to deliver the shock, you miss out on other cues, which is what happens to M. Night Shyamalan. I would like to see Jordan Peele create a horror movie that isn't relying on a twist. You know, every movie don't have to have a twist. But I fuck with him. I like him. You know what I'm saying? I like that he break the mold. That just because people think you can't be two things at once, they want to paint you. He comedian. What he doing? Doing making horror movies. You know. John Rapp, what he doing? True crime documentaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, motherfucker? Like T.I. said, nigga, I'm all of it, motherfucker. Everything is true. And Sean's scared right when that one gonna pop from his side. There's supposed to be a new Karen movie that's supposed to be considered horror. All that shit gonna be funny. New Karen movie. Yeah, the biggest thing I take away from Jordan Peele Get Out movie was after the reveal was made and you realized that they were white people in black people's body, I just kept going back to how great Lakeith Stanfield's performance was. Because the first time I watched Get Out, I'm like, this nigga acting weird, bruh. But then when I realized the twist, I'm like, oh my fucking God, Lakeith Stanfield literally acted like an old ass white man in my face and I didn't see it. Every damn thing, the way he's standing, the way he holding his mouth, this motherfucker did that shit right in my face and I didn't see it. Where can we find your music? I play my music on here sometime. I was a kid at the time. It's called Versatility. Yeah. I'm a new subscriber, so I'm going to try again instead. Tosha Peters, what are you trying for? I saw the 13th floor. Mm-hmm. People telling on themselves. I looked at everyone around me differently after Get Out. Yo, I had a picture that kind of drew everybody attention when I'll put it up as a community post. And it's gonna be about Get Out. And you're gonna laugh. My daughter's a horror movie fanatic. I never watched Get Out. I just ruined Get Out for Crystal. I'm sorry, Crystal. I just figured after years, everybody saw it. My bad. One of the sickest fucking movies I ever seen was called Cannibal. Nope, I'm not talking about the fucking Hannibal fucking movie. I'm not talking about Clarice Starling's Cannibal. I'm talking about something that happened in real life and they made a movie off of it. German guy by the name of something Muse. He called the guy on the internet and this guy wanted to be eaten and he wanted to eat a guy. So it was a perfect match. I want to be eaten and murdered, and he wants to eat somebody. And they met at his house, and the shit was fucked up, bro. It was fucked up. And the person who made the movie in the most realistic way. He didn't cut away everything in the police file he put in that fucking movie. That was the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life. That was fucked up. Splice was crazy. You know what, Michelle? I don't like Splice, man. Y'all think men will fuck anybody, bro. Y'all think men will fuck anything, man. Like, come on, bro. He gonna fuck it. He got the girlfriend right here. Come on, man. Best movies ever made. I read all of the Thomas Harris books, Silence of the Lambs. Yep, I read those books. My favorite Thomas Harris book was Red Dragon. Even though they made the movie twice, made the movie in 1980s, then they remade the movie a second time. Manhunter or some shit like that, I think it was called the first time. The Human Centipede was horrible. Yeah, that was bad. Cannibal worse than the Human Centipede. I saw all 3 Human Centipede movies. Because y'all really will. You think a man will fuck Splice? Y'all gotta watch the Splice movie if you don't know what I'm talking about. Manhunter Facts, greatest horror movie, the unsolved murder of Tupac and Biggie. Do you think they allow Jordan Peele remake Sleepaway Camp given the current atmosphere? I've never heard of Sleepaway Camp before. I have a horror short, probably gonna be looking to film here shortly in Atlanta. I've been wanting to do it, and now that we have our own red cameras, I'll be able to do it. But I can't say anything because there's a major twist to it, but it's pretty dope. It's called Duo. Cannibal Holocaust 1980 movies. I own it. That was pretty gross. That director was doing some really horrible shit on the set of Cannibal Holocaust 1980s. That's the movie that made it, I think, illegal to kill animals on set because they killed that big ass turtle and pulled his shell back. Orphan was pretty cool, but when I saw the twist, I ain't gonna lie, I laughed. It was kind of funny to me. I'm gonna be real with you. That was a funny ass twist because how her face looked. The Island of Dr. Monroe had some ugly ass creatures on it. I like that movie. Could have been so much more, but it was a lot of problems on set, so the movie didn't turn out the way it was intended. But I liked it. It was fucking gross, like weird. But it was supposed to be so much more story and bigger than what came out. Busta Rhymes was in the Michael Myers movie. I don't know about Jason. I think it's just Michael Myers movie. Dude, I'm getting pissed right now because I can't think of no movies. I'm like, is something wrong with my brain? Like all the weird, crazy shit I've seen that I used to like talking about and telling people, I can't think of nothing right now. My brain is blank. The one thing that dragged me into true crime, nothing dragged me into true crime. I was always interested in true crime. But following the Scott Peterson trial in 2003, and then watching the documentary on Sarah and Amina, uh, when their Egyptian father killed the 2 little girls because they fell in love with black boys. Um, Train to Busan. Train to Busan is the greatest zombie movie that's ever been made, ever. I'll say that with pride. You can't find me a zombie movie better than that movie. Not to offend anybody, but I think some white men will mess with anything. Just remembering a while back about them catching 3 men with a horse, dog, and cow. There was a movie made Beyond and back in the 80s. The Exorcism of Emily Rose was bad. I mean, once I stopped, once I didn't have a religion, exorcism movies fucking scare me. I don't believe none of that shit. The Wailing, okay. I take that back. The Wailing scared me. The ending of The Wailing. Y'all should watch The Wailing. I think it's on Amazon Prime now. But the problem with watching The Wailing is you got to have patience. I don't mind movies like that. I love Korean movies. My favorite, one of my favorite directors in the world. I said it a billion times. I even played a song the other night called Park Chan Wook. Park Chan Wook is most of your favorite director. He's Quentin Tarantino's favorite director. He's Steven Spielberg's favorite director. I like Park Chan Wook. If you want to know something he made, Spike Lee remade one of his movies called Old Boy. He got a movie called Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, which is awesome as fuck. Lady Vengeance. He got this vampire movie called Thirst. He is the first person to make a movie with an iPhone. We're talking many years ago when the iPhone 4 came out. This motherfucker made a movie with an iPhone 4. This dude is incredible, man. Apocalypto was awesome, even though I don't want to give Mel Gibson racist ass any props, but Apocalypto was great. If you ain't never seen Old Boy, I'm jealous of you. I would love to watch Old Boy again for the first time with that horrific twist. But if you have never seen Old Boy, do yourself a favor. Do not watch Spike Lee's American version. Go watch the original Korean version of Old Boy. Yes, my daughter put me onto all the foreign horror. I saw Thirst. Yeah. Stoker's really good too. What's up, big boy? Dually new to the channel, man. The Wailing is good. Matter of fact, I'm starting to think now. I saw the devil. Who seen the Korean movie? I saw the devil. Boy, y'all gotta watch that shit, boy. God, that movie good. I saw the devil. Is a movie about a serial killer that killed the wrong motherfucker's wife. It's a dude gonna be chasing a serial killer, and boy, that movie is so goddamn good, bro. Um, that's on Netflix for free if you want to watch that. I saw the devil. I never see Texas Chainsaw Massacre either. Wishmaster. What the fuck? I remember that shit. Yeah, just one of the ideas, man. You could have did something great with and didn't do nothing great with it. Oh, I tell you, I don't know if this is sci-fi. Is this sci-fi or is this horror? I fucking love The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. I probably in 2021, just this year alone, I probably didn't watch The Thing 10 times. Um, why I keep watching that same old 1980s fucking film is because of the mystery involved. Every single time I see something different of when I think somebody was the thing and the mystery and how they play into that using the shadows, using who have been left alone and using the rules. I never ever get tired of that fucking movie. I love that fucking movie, man. So that's one of my favorites. It's not a scary movie. I saw the devil is more like a thriller. Yeah, I saw the devil is a thriller. It's not scary. Just naming some of my favorite films. Yeah. I think the sequel, which was a prequel to the thing, man, they dropped the ball because they did some amazing, great things in that prequel. When they took the set from the first film of the other camp that was not shown, and they made a whole movie out of the skeletons and shit that they showed in the old film. I thought that was fucking brilliant. I just think that it was a bad choice to use CGI when the thing is based upon practical effects. It is scary. It was okay. Being you a veteran, Full Metal Jacket is a film that reaches you. Yeah, the first, we talked about that before on one of my lives. Full Metal Jacket is one of the most realistic portrayals of boot camp. Yeah, definitely. And you can tell that a lot of drill sergeants watch that movie and start stealing shit about it. I love District 9. District 9 was great, man. The person that the director of District 9 has a YouTube channel where he has put in millions of dollars with big actors into a bunch of short films. I'm talking about this motherfucker probably got like 50 short films. His that YouTube, you gotta watch it, man. He got this one. Oh, this fucking monster fucked up. This is all on YouTube for free. Yo, he got this one fucking. I ain't seen it in about a year, 2 years. This monster, man, that just made from all these fucking hands. You gotta watch this shit. And I think it starring somebody in Hollywood. Can't remember the girl name, but look his name up and go to his YouTube channel. Thing came out with a game. Have you ever seen Session 9? I have. I don't remember. I know I saw it. Full Metal Jacket is extremely accurate because the drill sergeant was a real drill sergeant. He was not an actor. He later became an actor because of that movie, but he was not an actor. All right, holla at you, Anonymous Wish. The Man from Nowhere was good. Another one I like, Korean. I like a lot of Korean films. What's that fucking disgusting monster name? It was a sad movie. Man, what's the name of that movie? I wish that they would have had a sequel. The Host. The Host is a good film to watch about this family trying to just all the family members is what made the movie special, trying to deal with this ugly, fucking, disgusting, horrific monster. I laughed when I saw Tales from the Hood down there. But to be honest with you, people try to write Tales from the Hood off as like some B-rated movie, but there were some good ass stories when you think about it. A black politician got beat up by cops and came, they fucking pissed on the guy. Yeah, come back alive and kill him. The abusive stepdad with the little black boy that could draw the monster as he viewed. Like, I know it's supposed to be like they look at like a black movie or whatever, but these are some legit good ass stories that was told on Tales from the Hood, man. Yeah, the slave puppet, like, bruh, they just trying to say that shit bad because it's like they put it in the category of black film, but like there was some good ass stories on Tales from the Hood. Yeah, the plantation owner. I hated that white dude too. He played that role a little bit too good. He played the hell out of that role. I'm like, motherfucker's really racist. Yeah, I think if you like Tales from the Crypt, you would like Tales from the Hood. It's not just like a cliche cheap black version. It was really good stories on there. The Host, Memories of Murder, Parasite. Yeah, Parasite's pretty good. Snowpiercer. I like Snowpiercer. But he did that though. Snowpiercer and Parasite, the same fucking movie. It's the same movie. One is on a train, one is inside a rich person's house, but it's about classes. And the director was going for the same approach to show the world about capitalism and how we treat different classes of society. So he did the same trope in both movies, but Hang on, they both was interesting. It shed a lot of social issues. Yeah. Crystal Bush, I was trying not to say that part. I was trying not to say that part. I was like, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Um, yeah, but Buddy was pretty racist. Tales from the Crypt was showing our age. Yeah, I don't mind showing my age, man. I don't mind showing my age because it's some shit that I can say and make fucking young people feel bad about. It just would. Young people like, shit your old ass up. Hey man, y'all the first generation without a top lyricist. That's fucking sad. I like Asian TV way more than American TV. Sometimes. So this trip here, my boys getting older, right? So I used to tell them they'll like anime, and they didn't want to hear that shit. So this time they hooked because today was that today? I showed them One Punch Man, and to see my boys crying, laughing, they laughing so hard because I didn't think One Punch Man was gonna be funny either. I knew a lot of people liked it, but and then last week they watched season 1 of Demon Slayer, and they love that shit. So yeah, a lot of Asians TV is pretty good. What I say about like this about hating, right? Remember like Kwame Brown talked about hating and shit. So like when you don't like a black director or something that he doing, a lot of times it's because there isn't diversity. So a lot of people are like, I can't stand Tyler Perry. He suck. He can't. There's nothing wrong with how Tyler Perry doing. We just need other black directors to do different shit. Like the films that I write are totally different than Tyler Perry. The film I write, you can tell some of the influences come from me watching shit like The Wailing or like the Korean like horror films and all that kind of stuff. Like you just need to have different variety. Uh, Instead of just the same old one thing, and then no one would care if one black director focused on one thing. That's all I think that needs to happen. Anime is the shit. Look at Desi. Desi, I got my phone up right here. I ain't seen shit come through, so I have a probation officer. Facts, I want to see more diverse of the diverseness amongst us. Yeah. I have a channel on here that people in my chat have seen now. I will pull up a screenplay that I've written and I'll read it on here. Or I may show like a portion of a film that I've done or shot or directed and stuff. So I share some of my stuff on here. My son got mad at me for calling him soft was I wrong 77 fam. Nah, I call my little boy soft if he acting soft. I'm trying to get into it, but some I just can't. AJ Graves, I thought One Punch Man was gonna be boring as fuck because how you gonna have a whole show about a boy so powerful he can punch you one time and you dead? Like he's just perfectly powerful. Like there's no way that could be interesting. And that shit is fucking funny, man. It's just the way they pulled that off. I can understand why it's so popular now. Desi and the side, I kill me. Ain't nobody stand your ass, Desi. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Um, Desi, I'm on vacation. You know what I'm saying? My kids sleep. So as soon as I get off this motherfucker, I'm just gonna be sitting back chilling on my couch and watching that damn made for TV ass movie, man. I wish it was a better movie to get the research. Marvel Stage 4. Pretty interesting so far. I thought my favorite show would have been Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but even with Loki, it turned out my favorite show was WandaVision. All episodes, even the old episodes, even the first episodes, everybody hated. I love that shit. I can tell you, like Horror Jesse, by the way, you manipulate the lighting during your narrations of the True Crime Channel. Yeah, man. I bought a big ass lighting set. Yeah, light behind you, light on the side, one light coming up. I bought it, and when I had accurate lighting, I did not like the way it made me look. I still got all those big ass lighting sets, and guess what they are? In my motherfucking bags in the closet collecting dust. I use one ring light coming from the top, coming down, because I like the effect that it create. And I'm like, well, the effect I was creating when I was doing it was cool. So just if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I keep the big line set like for other projects, but like for this shit, I just like I got my ring light right here, coming down like right here on me, and it casts the shadows down and give you that like that feeling. And as long as I'm the only person doing shit like that, uh, it makes you stand out. Desi says she just need one light. Yeah. So you look at the podcast I got with Desi. I look fucking creepy, and she come on with her like right in the motherfucking face, like all nice and shit. Hi, I'm Desi. I look like a fucking maniac, and she all perfectly lit. Have you ever watched The Last of Us? The video game? Yeah, I did play the video game. I didn't know it was a movie and no shit like that. Um, People disagree with me. I think The Last of Us 2 is better than The Last of Us 1. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but if you really think about it, for those who have went through both of them, The Last of Us 2 is an independent film, that video game. The Last of Us 1 is more of a regular action movie with a great ending. But because I like independent films, I like The Last of Us 2. It's lit. The Last of Us 2 was, I thought that shit was amazing. And I think that when you have a game so popular and people are not wanting that kind of effect, I can see why people hated it. But I loved it, man. When there's nuances, you have a choice, which is crazy that we're talking about The Last of Us 2 because I opened this talking about Hitman Holla and how the choices he have in life. The character in that game never got over revenge. The big muscular girl got over revenge. Once she let that go, she got a better ending. She goes off into she got fucked up really bad, but she got to keep everything. While the star, she can't even play the guitar because she lost her finger. She lost that. She can't even play it. Like it's done for life. She lost her love for life. She lost her father figure. She lost everything. She was brutally stripped down. And you find like those kind of things that you don't pay attention to in independent film. So I see why a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought that shit was amazing how it told that story. I love the second one. I wanted to see what he looked up. Nah, because when I was telling that, your light. Y'all see my light, right? I don't even know if it's gonna be just her light compared to my light. All that goddamn light in your face, and my shit like this. Are you are you recording right now? Boxing, Helena. I didn't like any of those games. Was that for me or for the other podcast? Was that for me? She be trying to make me feel bad, like when she be working on a podcast and I don't be working on it. But what she don't recognize is that I'm so fucking gifted when I do it. When I do it. When I do it, it come out. When I do it, it come out perfect. So the ninja was about to turn the light on and wake up the wife with all this human movie talk. Good time to change the subject. Yeah. Definitely Nas, man. Why? Because I listen to him the most. When I get back small and lose weight, I hate that. Like people say I look like Rakim. You'll see. Uh, but probably not now that I wear glasses now. MF Doom is the greatest lyricist. Prove me wrong. Subjective, man. I like cannabis. I'm always gonna like cannabis when we talk about like lyricists, but like I don't know, it just depends on what I'm in the mood for. You know, I'm in the mood for storytelling. I'm gonna listen to some Nas. You know, when I feel like the fucking world is against me and some shit, and motherfuckers hating on me, I'm gonna listen to. I'm gonna hear some Drake. uh, it just depends on what I'm into. I just like Chino XL, all those kind of people. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off the line. Look, the live. I'm in the live right now. I'm telling y'all right now, if this live gets struck because y'all convinced me to put that motherfucking Mike Tyson clip in here, I know some. I know some. If I'm gonna lose everything because y'all didn't trust me when I told y'all that Mike Tyson clip was scary and it destroys my whole life. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna go back and watch this. Who told me to fucking play that shit? We're gonna have some issues. We're gonna have some issues. But y'all hold it down, man. And then I'll see y'all. Y'all know I go live 7 days a week, so I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Mark's on my highs. Now you found the link, but somebody said that shit before you, Mark. We couldn't hear it, so I won't get flagged. And I gotta talk to people. I need to talk to Kwame, man. How the fuck everybody else can play a clip and hear it, but I can't hear it from me? Can't say it's the headphones in because Kwame have headphones in. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'll figure it out.